there we go. A robot voice. There we go. Oh, we go like this. Maybe.
Tomb Raider, February 28, 2018, 28 hours 21 minutes and 25 seconds.
There we go. That's better. Alright, so first things first on the wheel list. You're nasty. I think we'll get started with Duo. I think I've got everything I need for you.
Hey all.
Hey Hells. How are you? So I was trying to decide what to start first. So I got a few different projects to worry about right now. I got my Duo I can repair.
All right.
So we can do the Duo. We can repair. Where's my?
And yourself?
I'm doing well. What would you like to see fixed first? Like I said, I've got the Duo here. I've got the twin Famicom that I can put a new belt in and start the RGB mod on. I got a Saturn I can put a mod chip in. I got a Nintendo 64 that I can finish putting an RGB mod in.
Well, if you're gonna repair the Duo, you need your wife or someone else present.
Why is that? Oh, 'cause two? Haha, gotcha. The fun the guy. So we have the Duo. For the Duo, we have the cap kit and also the RGB mod.
Duo.
Alright. Let's Duo it.
LOL.
I also have the option to... I got a couple easy, quick ones we can do, too. I gotta fix some power bricks. Hopefully they're just fuses. And I have... I was going to do a mod for Sharpie to put tactile switches in a Genesis controller. I don't know how well it will work, but it's worth a shot. So that's something else we can do. Those will be quicker.
You got the Duo out, so might as well.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Alright. Give me a second to go get some paper towels so I don't scratch it. Well, we'll go ahead and just take it apart. If we get rid of the shell, we don't have to worry about scratching the shell. Alright, let me get my heat gun ready. So I have a few things here I'm going to use for the Duo.
The N64 RGB mod, I guess that's not the Ultra HDMI.
No, it's not the Ultra HDMI. I'm going to do just a it's just the RGB through the video cable. Oh, there he is. Alright. Oh, look at that. You're a Nintendo bit. I forgot. I also need to... I have way too many other little projects I've started but have not finished, so I've got a whole pad full of screws. Keeping them separated, but I should put them in baggies. Give me a second. Let me go find some little baggies.
You'd need a new name for this kinda stuff, and Streams Dougly sounds too generic. DR Console is a name I'm pitching.
Alright. Found something useful for screw organization. Alright, so we have the Saturn. We've got a couple Saturns taken apart right now. They need new caps for the power supplies. I may have the right ones, but I've not looked into it yet. So inside the Saturn, here's outside the Saturn.
S for Saturn, F for Famicom.
Right. I haven't actually opened up the Famicom yet. Alright, so this one, I think this is just a mess of screws I found laying around. Well, they're not...
Surgery, oh no. Survive Saturn.
This is a bunch of screws, I think, mostly for the 64, since I've already taken it apart.
Turbo Duo.
Yep, I'll be hopefully repairing it. The problem I have with it right now, well, I don't have RGB in it, number one. I'm going to put that in there. And I have no sound, so the sound caps are pretty much gone. There we go. Alright, so now that my screw holder is ready, I don't know if I need to start heating up this suction. Alright, we'll just do one at a time. We'll first just get rid of all the screws from one. Okay. Oh yeah, it's not made for it, so it doesn't really hold on to it. Oh well. Might be faster to use a screwdriver, geez. Yep, that's faster. So that's a little magnet on the end of a stick. Don't really want to use it inside the systems because it can mess up some of the processors, but I'll use it to get the screws out. So the twin Famicom I have, I ordered the part to put the RGB mod in that. I was originally going to mod my my toaster, but I figured if I got the twin Famicom, I might as well mod that instead. So I ordered the extra piece that I needed. It should be in today, but we still need to repair the belt system on it. Do I have a game in here? No. Okay, games are out. Alright, here we go. All the little caps. All little cap boys. Gonna run, baby, run. Outrun my gun.
You mean stick the discs in the toaster? I've been playing games wrong all along.
Yes, you have. That's why they go. Alright, so we'll get the solder gun heated up to take off a few of the grounding plates here. We'll take out the CD-ROM. It reads games just fine, so I don't have to worry about doing much surgery on that. Your ground soldered on there. Make sure you grab the plastic if you're taking these cords out, not the cords. You grab the cords, you can pull them out, and then you're really in trouble.
At least it's cables.
Right? Come on, get out of there. Alright.
I hate those plastic thin as paper flat cables in IEPS3.
Oh, those are a pain.
Grim the Wanderer, thank you for the follow.
Yes, thank you for the follow. Sorry if you was hoping to see Doom today, but I want to get this done first. I'm also going to... I mean, I can also look online, but...
Kitten Panda, thank you for the host.
Thank you for the host, Kitten Panda. Unlike when I come to your stream.
But whether Twitch will get its shit together and let me watch is another question.
So, I'm going to take a picture so I know where the grounding wires are. I'll be able to do it fine later on, but this is the first time I've actually done the Duo besides, you know, basic repair.
LOL, yeah, I'm sorry I left right as you got there before.
That's okay.
That happened to someone last night, too.
Yeah, it seems like that's my luck. I'll like, ooh, I haven't seen him stream for a while. What's really bad is when I do a host, and I host as soon as they get offline. So now it's like, I just hosted somebody else hosting someone. Oops. I got too many of these orange handled screwdrivers. Back in the early 2000s, you can get them from MCM Electronics. And they were...
Fortunately, you missed terrible runs, so you picked a good one to make the end of. It's the thought that counts.
Thanks. Yeah. That. Hey, you know what? If you've seen me play at all, you know that most of them's horrible. I just like to play. I never said I was good at it. Oh, God, that's some nasty stuff. I'm just looking at some exploded caps. So if you look... Let's get this guy off here. Come on, there you go. So if you look right over here, you can see some of the corrosion and cap explosions from the audio area. That's why I have no sound right now.
What's the console being revived?
This is a Turbo Duo. So it has the TurboGrafx 16 and the
Turbo Duo.
the TurboGrafx 16, and it's also the TurboGrafx 16 CD system. The only mod I'm doing to this is I'm adding RGB to it. Oops. There you go. I'll also grease up the tracks. I guess I'd take that off anyway to grease that up. But we'll put the laser, the freaking laser, we'll put it over here. Okay.
Mod, repair, when ya get under the hood, you're doing both.
Yeah. We're doing both. I mean, we're already here.
Retrotech.
This might be better to use the heat gun with. Hold on. Let's get a precision tip on it. So you have an airflow gun you can use, which is what I'm going to use right now. There we go. It's the first time I actually got to use it. Hold on, turn off. That's
I met
hot.
a bunch of people at PAX East who are making games playable on old NES and SNES systems. Pretty awesome.
It really is. I've seen some of them, and some of them looks really good. I don't want to mess with my controller port. Too much heat can burn my hand. So this thing gets up to, I've got it up to 350 degrees. I was trying to get the ground off. By using the air gun.
Oh, that's a nice thin nozzle.
I'm heating up the metal around it too. So hopefully it should just come off with no issue. But he's being stubborn. I'm gonna have to go back to my soldering iron. Look at my light flickering. It doesn't like this. Alright, hold on. We'll put that down there. We'll go with the heat soldering iron now. The metal's a little warm now. That might help the soldering iron. Oh, why couldn't they just use a screw? There we go.
Farm boy method. Grab hold. If it hurts, then you use gloves. Did you see my clip? Silent went all rage quit.
Did he? What did he get pissed off this time about? Alright, here we go. We've now got to our pads off here. Alright, so we gotta have quite a few capacitors here.
I posted it on Discord.
I'll have to check it out. It's pretty funny when he rage quits. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take a picture of how this is threaded through.
Nice bench setup.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually this was a drafter's bench that was my wife's great grandfather's. Maybe her grandfather. No, it was just her grandfather's. And he had this. Well, I'm gonna move my camera so I'm gonna screw up. But this part drops down. It has a drawing pad on the top of it. So, but it's got giant drawers for like to save all those drawings in and everything. All right, there's our power supply. Now we'll get all the rest of our screws out, holding us to the plastic so that we don't hurt any of the shell. Yeah, I was excited when I got this. I got this system back in 2003. Someone offered it to me. I think I paid $150 for it. It's missing a screw. That's interesting. So we're missing a screw, one of these screws. I'm thinking it was put somewhere else.
On those retention screws.
All right, there we go. We are now free at last. I'm gonna need some of these. Always have Q-tips at your workbench. Alright, so first off, I need to get... Where are you? I have a little roll of heat-resistant tape. I might just go up and get some aluminum foil. Oh, I think I put it in the drawer over here, or in this box. Looks like that's just a Game Gear in the 64.
This canned air, distilled water, old toothbrushes.
Yeah, old toothbrushes. And then random chemicals. Yeah, actually, there's my toothbrush. The camera kind of fell, didn't it? Hold on. There we go. Yep, toothbrushes are always a thing. Nail polish remover. Alcohol.
If you do this a lot, canned air is trash.
Some lubricant. Oh no, I've got an air compressor right here. That
Hell, I don't do this a lot and I don't use canned air.
Alright. Let's see. Let me go upstairs and get some aluminum foil.
Not canned air, but a Bencock compressor. Yeah, compressor works great. I bought a data back. Same idea but more portable.
So you can buy heat-resistant tape that will stop you from melting the connectors. If you don't have that, aluminum foil wrapped around the connector should work. I would like to find my tape because I bought it just for this system. Just going through the drawers, all the different little projects I bought stuff for. We are all ready to mod anything in here. Jeez. Here you go. Here's an interesting little project I was making. I just got to fix the wiring in it. But this is so I can plug this into a Sega Master System and then use a Neo Geo controller on it. Because the Neo Geo and the Master System controllers are pretty much wired the same. Alright, all the wires.
Damn.
Oh, here it is. Found it.
Does that work? Nice.
Yep. And vice versa. I made one so I can use Master System on the Neo Geo, which is kind of pointless.
You gotta cut those traces.
Traces for what?
Yeah, you don't want that.
Come on, get up there. Let's see what I need for... Alright, so we will be watching videos because I've never installed the...
Don't you get the joke?
Oh! Sorry. Wait. Oh, I didn't see who it was! Yeah, okay. With you, I understand. We will cut the traces. And the, and anything else we get a hold of. but make sure it looks good on the outside.
Next reference.
Yeah, you want to do prep work. You don't want to have to go back and do more work. If you just get everything prepped first, when you get in here, you can start just heating everything up and not worrying about melting things. This little tape is awesome. Stop falling.
You mod in RGB input on your monitors? Or did you get some unicorns? Or what? Not I had to destroy a SNES port and Doug taught me how by scratching the traces LOL.
Right over there, I have a PVM. So I use that for RGB. And I have the basically when I get done with this, I can use the Neo Geo TV hookup instead of the one that came with it. That way I can hook it up with my Neo Geo hookup, and then I can hook it up with the HD Retrovision cables to all of my TVs that have composite or component. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, this tape.
SNES card PCB. Yeah, hee.
Come on. This is gonna be a really crappy. Who else do we have a possibility of melting things with? Yeah, probably not as bad.
That does the trick yet.
My volume controls.
Or microwaving it.
Yeah, I think my drawer is slightly open, so when I knock something off my desk, I don't have to pick it up. It just falls in the drawer. Alright. Let's start by let's get all rid of the caps here. So we will get rid of all the top surface caps first. Come on. I might not have it hot enough. I would think that 325 should be enough. There we go. One down. This is the one I didn't want to worry and look like scared about. Because it's right here. I might end up just using my might just end up using my iron.
It will hold out on yak.
Let me put that up.
I was thinking about microwaving it, but I was scared it would melt.
Microwaving what? The cartridge? Yeah, well, it wouldn't. Microwaving would find any problems and actually fix them.
Some chips may pop.
We'll do it like this.
And if it has caps, those probably do.
Like I said, this is the first time I've used this tape, and I'm paranoid that it's not going to work.
But 30 SEC to a minute should destroy it without melting.
Alright, got them off without melting my plastic, I think. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, we're good. Alright, one down. Now I gotta get this guy.
If I'm ever in the situation again where I have to destroy another card, he'll consider that then, haha.
I hope you're not. I also hope your cousin never decides to watch Twitch.
Why did you have to kill a card? Yeah, give it a shot, should work perfectly. If you have two microwaves, better use one. You can sacrifice it, kinda leaves a smell for a good bit.
Come on, get up. I'm gonna readjust my tapes here. We got one behind this connector. Want to make sure. It's cheap Chinese tape, but it works. I'm just touching it too much and it's getting unsticky. We'll just get that one off first.
So long story short, many YRS ago my cousin stole my NBA Jam card and I noticed it in his collection after all these years and it pissed me off, so I bought another NBA Jam card, destroyed it, then swapped it with mine. So now he has a non-working one and I got my childhood card back. Yes, I am sick in the head, I know. At Hell's Angel 79 LOL, have you done it before? I did it on my phone, couldn't find an end, and from what I know doing this destroys everything.
I'm just gonna say that maybe it's just because people from Australia might be a little crazy. There we go.
Then after finally did see it and drove a nail through it, so it's really dead, LOL.
Oh, did you really? I tried to convince you just to get a fake one, but nope. Had to kill the real one. So I can see a bunch of leaky caps on this thing. So we'll want to make sure that we clean up everything that's left behind before you start putting on the new caps. Ah, wipe. Gotta put tape on the front of this one. The tape's not working very well. Let me try aluminum foil. They've got some bubbles on it. As long as I can still get back in there, should be okay. This one I might just use my iron to get off.
Nice story on how you fixed it. Dick move by your cousin though.
Alright, so it caused some Ripley plastic on this one. The tape was not as effective as I hoped. Oh well. I think we've got all the caps off this area. Yeah, but you can see right here, maybe the brown. And that's where the caps were leaking. Alright. Oh, now that I've messed up one of the connectors, I think I still should be able to get in there with the plug. Let me try. It's a red one. Oh shit. You came off. Must have had it too hot. Try to get on here with the heat gun.
Did that message go through or was it too long?
I didn't see him. Oh. The sick in the head one? Yeah, I went through. So we're going to make sure we put that back on. Where's our legs at? There he is. Well, we've already got this off. We might as well clean up this solder and get some new solder on that. Where did it go? That's why I can't have nice things. There it is. Okay.
Glad you liked the story at Hell's Angel 79 hee hee. It came through.
Alright. We'll go ahead and get this guy back on here. He was not supposed to come off. wish I could do this more often. There we go. So I don't get rusty at it. Seems like when you don't do something that often, you screw it up more. Alright, so we got the caps off there. No one else came off that not supposed to. Alright, we'll start getting more caps.
People always need retro repairs and mods.
If I could do this full time, I would. I like it. But I oh my god, that one just...
At Dougly007, do you think you could repair my cousin's NBA Jam after what I did to it?
Oh yeah, yeah, no problem. These are gone. Did these kill the pads too? Oh my gosh, these were nasty. Alright. This is my, this is a mixture of, alcohol and, fingernail polish. I just need my toothbrush. Should help clean the board up. I probably could, actually. I mean, yeah, you did a lot of work to kill it, but honestly, it's a... Okay, I can't tell if there's pads on there still or not. I'm not...
Combination of alcohol and what?
Hold on. Hey, there is pad still there.
Microwave is unfixable. Nail polish remover.
Yeah, nail polish remover.
Oh, thanks. Gotta go focus on work for a little while, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Catch you for a bit. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Panda, for stopping in. Those caps were nasty. Well, we might as well clean up. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these solder points cleaned up. And we'll just clean the part of the board we've already done. And then we'll go on to the rest of the board. Because these are pretty nasty. Maybe this will help. Let's try to use some solder. Those are pretty nasty. Gonna add some solder to them and then clean them up again. See if I'm gonna hold solder. I'm thinking it took the pads up. I don't think I have any pads to work with on these, so I'm gonna have to.
Twitch has surprisingly few electronics repair streams. I feel they would be popular.
So this one definitely has killed those traces. So we'll have to jumper traces. That'd be fun. Okay. Makes me worry about these guys over here. Find out when we get there. So when a capacitor pops, if it sits there too long, it eats away the trace.
So traces aren't very strong then?
Not really. I mean, they're just thin. Yeah, so this guy's okay. Okay. They're just thin pieces of metal.
How thick is the protective mask layer?
Also, sometimes
traces harder than just bypassing the brake.
hold on. Let me get this off here. There we go. Got all the old solder off. Now we'll clean it up. There we go. Ah, it looks so nice. All right. You got. So I'm doing all of the surface mount ones first. Then we'll go back around and get all the through holes. That was pretty funny. This one I'm worried about because it's right here next to the power light. Guess it's an LED. Yeah. So this is not the best way of doing it. I'm nervous. I don't want to mess anything up on it. But you can pull the trace off doing this. Some people like to cut the caps, and then after you cut the caps off, you just pop off the top. But then that also can destroy traces. So I don't know. Something in the medium of doing these two things. Huh, I wonder if that's going to hurt anything if I just do that. Seems to work.
the caps go to pop, the fluid can eat into the traces since they are in direct contact with them. IIRC.
Pop this cap.
Do exposed traces have the risk of corrosion? Depends on the material.
There you go. Oh.
Why they use gold?
So we'll hook this guy up and make sure he still works.
PCBs or copper aren't thick?
You can do either one. Pop another one here in a second. That was another trace that was killed. Get out. That gets it out, doesn't it?
Bang.
So this has a couple traces that's already been killed. But yet the system worked for the most part. I noticed some graphical issues and the audio was dead, but that was it. So I haven't even got to the audio traces yet. Here's our audio part of the board. Really hot. I should let it cool off for a second. While it's cooling off the board, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these pop-in caps. Where's my trash can? There it is. That works. I'll just put it. It's baggy. Useful. Move the trash can closer.
just remembered, you know what else I did? I heated the PCB up with a hairdryer because I was trying to dry the glue, and when I touched the PCB it was pretty hot. Do you think that did anything to it or not really?
It could have popped some of the solder points. So we have at least you need looks like 3 so far that the traces are gone on. I'm worried about this area, which I'm about to do now, because this is the audio section. Let's say heat up first. No. This is the what I've normally done. I've done caps on Genesis, but they're mostly through holes. And I've done Game Gear caps, which is not as plentiful as this. Definitely has a few caps on it. Where's my... There you are. Get my curved ones. I like those. Oh, I've successfully made a mess of this desk already. Alright, so this looks like we may have another trace that's bad.
Proper electronics engineer's desk looks untidy even when totally cleaned up, I've observed.
Well, good. Then I don't feel bad. Come on, we only have 2 more to go. Let's just finish it up. And they look popped. Alright. Now we can turn this one off and wait for that to cool down, and we'll turn that off. Now we need a plug. Apparently I took off my plug.
Got a continuity tester, probes and the like.
Yes, 3. What? That'll work. That's better. All right. Don't know where my plug went for my solder sucker. So, I'll just steal it from my computer. I don't think I need a Windows 98 computer right now. Alright, we'll let this heat up. While that's heating up, we'll clean up what's nasty stuff that's on the board.
Or strap. You always need a Windows 98 PC.
True that. All right. All right, so now we got to see where we have breaks and traces, and we will make jumpers, I guess. Well, where's my supercapacitor at? Alright. Get all the... Oh no! What are you in the way for? Didn't realize that was going to be that direction. Alright, so I gotta take this whole thing off to get to these two capacitors. That's annoying. We'll get everything else off first, and I'm going to debate on if I need those capacitors off or not. Yeah, we're going to do it the easy way. First, these are okay to just cut off the legs. If my snips were strong enough, apparently. There we go. Cut off one leg, he'll fall through. I have this weird thing, I try to make sure all the capacitors and stuff that I take off is, you know, usable again, which doesn't make any sense because I'm not going to use them again. So, weird thing about breaking things on purpose. Unlike somebody I know. Now, of course, you don't do this unless you know you've got a place to go find out what capacitors goes where. Alright. I'll leave these two because I don't know if I want to go through all that trouble right now. We'll make sure everything else is working. The larger capacitors are usually okay. Usually. I'm working on this one here.
chips.
Right? They either oversimplify. Are they? Which one? That hasn't even got any of the solder off of it. That's crazy. What? Oops. Didn't realize that. My hose was through it. Okay, it didn't go through. I was melting my plastic. Okay, let's try this again. You was a bastard. Alright. Alright, so we got those two done. We will knock out all of these. Most of these are just metal I've got to take off. Gotta make sure I get the right ones. Okay. Gotta definitely clean this guy out afterwards. Don't wanna... Come on, get out of there. So this little guy does not want to come out. Maybe he's soldering on the top too. Let's find out. Yep. 2 more back here. Oh, come on. This is on a ground plate and he does not want to get off. Okay. 2 more capacitors here, then we'll clean up the board the rest of the way. And we'll start with the surface mounts again once we're done with these. These tweezers I've got are just not strong enough to hold on to a leg and bend it. I use my big pliers. I hate doing that. There we go. Last one I'm going to worry about. Those other two, they can live there. I don't care. Yep. Probably because the oils.
Are people not watching you anymore?
I don't know. Hell's Angel's probably in the background.
Is your camera around?
It's just looking at this. They don't want to look at me when I'm working on stuff. They want to look at the stuff I'm working on.
I get a call from Dr. Lou.
Okay.
Lumbar puncture for Wednesday.
Like on this Wednesday?
Like a week from today.
Okay. I was gonna say like today. Like, all right. So.
Stop the cinnamon now.
Huh?
Stop the cinnamon now.
Oh, good. All right. In that case, do you think we should just not call off Perlman on Tuesday?
Tomorrow and Tuesday, you mean?
Yeah, that's true.
How about we play it by ear? You know, if she's cranky, we don't go. If she's in a good mood, we go.
Okay, that sounds good. This is probably also stinking a little bit. My concoction of
Mace Gamer, thank you for the follow.
Hey, Mace Gamer's
Well,
watching too.
I have been up for 24 hours. It's time for me to go.
Alright, Jinu. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. I will see about getting off work. I can get that for like medical stuff. Huh? Oh, it's Wednesday. Okay, that's right. I don't know what day it is.
So, I will get off work.
Yes. Somebody will be off work. Somebody won't work.
Yes.
Alright. Anything else we gotta do in preparation?
No, they'll call us. It's the same day, so she'll go home.
Okay.
And they'll call us with preparation instructions. He said the time is 1:30.
Okay.
So my guess would be probably to be there at like 11:30 or something.
Okay. Wow, I didn't expect it to be that fast.
Yeah. He said the results come in 3 to 4 weeks.
See, that's how long I thought it was gonna take to get the thing done.
Yep.
All right. Well, good, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I don't know yet.
It'll be a hell of a week.
Yeah, well.
But
right.
at least we're closer to getting answers.
True. Let me know when it's lunchtime because I don't pay attention to time when I'm working. Then I forget I'm hungry. Okay, so I need to get to there. Alright, let's clean up all the old solder now. Oh, that's so sticky. Resin, you're nasty. You nasty, Resin. There you are. Should be okay to turn you off now. Go. If I don't turn it off, I'll forget it's on. I might pull up Zophar's video on reapplying these caps. A little rusty. I moved a cap ever so slightly. I was heating them up. I mean, not a cap, a resistor. Get him back in place. Alright, close enough.
Oh, which system is this?
This is the Turbo Duo. So the NEC one, TurboGrafx 16, and the CD system in one.
AHH, replacing the bad caps from the factory.
Yep. I also got an RGB mod to put in it too, but I'm not going to do that until I make sure the cap replacement did its job and we have sound and video is better. I might run out of braided wire here soon. Jeez. Whew. Nope, wrong one. Too many things that get hot near me. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And the reason why I didn't do it is the sound was working. I was just playing it the other day and found out that it finally went out. I got in here and we had at least 6 capacitors is just completely gone. I also have 4 traces I need to replace. 5 traces that was completely destroyed. Oh, maybe more. That one's gone too. I thought that was just bad solder, but it's a dead trace. Maybe. Hold on. Well, that's easy. We'll just try to put some new solder on it. I can't tell. Nope. It's a dead trace. We'll go ahead and prep the ones that I've done. I need to find where that one's going. I know where to jumper it to. Alright.
I have a release day Genesis that doesn't power up anymore. Not sure if it's the adapter or unit. I don't have much motivation to fix it since I can emulate the system, haha.
Most of the time the power up is just the power inserter. The one that changes from 12 volts to a 5 volt. Yeah, I've actually got a few of those sitting around just in case I need them. Alright, continue cleaning. Yeah, I mean, there's something, though, about playing the games on a real system, though. I mean, you can emulate just fine, but it's like... it doesn't have the same exact feel unless you can get the exact controller, and most of them still doesn't have the sound right. Like, the sound is okay and doable, but if you're used to the game system sound, you'll just notice a slight difference in the audio. But again, you know, most people don't care, which is fine. Not down in it. It's just myself. I've always loved having the real system. So I go through the issue, and it's like I have respect for the system. You know what I mean? Like I'll spend time fixing, this one, and it's an expensive system, but also spend time fixing cheap systems that's not worth as much. Just because, they are systems that they've lived their life. They have the right not to be thrown in the trash. They have the right to live on. I know it's silly. It's a silly thing to think of, like, systems being people. But yeah, that's just how I've always felt. Yeah, that trace is gone. Son of a bitch.
When the machines rise up and conquer humanity, you will be spared.
Finally, something good from what I do. Oh god, this stuff stinks. Like the old, where the caps have popped. They smell so bad. I don't know if you heard, it was here when my wife walked down. It smells like old fish. Alright. So I've got 2 traces, maybe more.
But they will demand you play DDR.
I will play the DDR. I have some more DDR playing to do, don't I? My goal was to play DDR on Sundays to get less fat. So far I did it one Sunday. Another trace gone. Yep. Might be able to make do with what's left. Maybe. Well, I thought those were dead traces, but they're not. So, hooray! Some good news. Alright. Smash. Those are the ones I know are gone. Okay, got you cleaned already. You're clean, you're clean, you're clean. Alright. Now, I need to find my multimeter. I was using it the other day. Of course, not at my workbench.
Space Harrier is no joke, though. Still on level 9.
Right? I wasn't joking. Space Harrier's a bitch. I was fought with that a lot longer than I hoped for. But I felt better when I finally conquered it. Beat it? I didn't conquer it, I beat it. Conquering, I would have to put more time into it. Alright, here's where I was testing things. Well, we might just have to get the schematics. I think when I was cleaning up, it got tossed into a box. That's not good. Oh well. Let's get it started. Maybe we'll have a little insight on Console 5's page. Here, you know what? Let's do that. I'm going to share the page.
I need to run some errands and grab lunch.
Well, go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back. I'll be right here.
CYA.
See you soon. All right. Where is it? It's memory backup supercapacitor. GL bar fix for the Duo. Where's my wiki here? Oh no! Alright. Alright, so we got the map and the wiki. I didn't get the power supply cap. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just grab one sheet and put all of that type on. That way we're not losing anything. So we'll go with our 22s. Alright, so we'll make a list of capacitor places where there's 22s. Would you guys like to see the web page, or are you okay? It's nothing special. I'm just gonna jot down on a piece of paper where these are located. Alright. 22s. We have all the 22s will be at C105, C110. $59. C200. C323. Oh, and C322. C517. Oh, wait, sorry. 512. C515. C517. Uh, 525, 526. You know what? We could do it like this. This might be easier. Don't know why I didn't think of this before. Copy. We'll get an Excel sheet open. we go. And file, print. Come on, Brenner. You gonna print? After all that whining? Yeah, there we go, printing. Alright, let's see this supercapacitor location. You're sure to alright, good waste of paper. There's a group. Place a square shaped supercapacitor. Alright. I bought that. Let's find out where that is. Turbo Duo. That's a jail bar fix locations. Alright. Where is my super cap? These caps have a quadruple the capacity of the NEC part. They can be prepared with a square. These two caps have a quadruple. Replacing. I don't see where that is. Let's see. Alright, I got the jail bar fix. Memory backup super cap here. Where is the wiki for this thing? Alright, so it should be 0.405. Let's see if it has that on here. Capacitor kit. Alright, so let's start with, I guess we'll start with the 100s or 22s. Which starts, this is the lowest number. Go ahead and prep all the spots so I don't forget. I'm going to figure out what to do with the missing trace ones here in a second. I don't think you're connecting to anything. I know you're not connecting anything. All right. That's all of them prepped. There we go. Here's my cap list. And let's start putting them on. Do one at a time so I don't lose them. 22s. We'll just go down the list, find 105. 105 is over here. Yeah, okay, so that's one of the annoying ones. Yep, 105. Okay, 110. Also, one of these annoying ones. Twisting. There you go. The one Rio. I'm just going to do this. Just form them all right here. So just see a single one. Yep. Maybe I don't want the side ones. Maybe I can do better with these. Yeah. So we have Joe got the 22s out, so let's go ahead and mark off what we've done. Done. You're done. You're done. You're done. 133. 133. 64. Alright, so these both are 22s. Alright, so if we get you on the positive, it should be the same coming here, here.
What's this PCB?
This is a Turbo Duo. I've got a couple traces that were killed by a leaky capacitor, so I'm attempting to fix those, but I'm replacing all the caps in it. This is just being particularly stubborn. Get rid of all the bad ones. I don't screw up and pick one of those up. Now I've got these particular ones over here really just fried, and there was nothing left. When I came in here, they just fell off. So I didn't even have to desolder them. I just touched them and they fell. We're at C49, which is a 47. There's only a few 47s. Alright.
Where'd you find it? Sounds pretty beat up.
I've had this for years. I've just never actually taken it apart to do any maintenance to it. So that's why it's it was fine for a long time. It played okay. And then I had it stored for about 5 years or so. I just never played it. So when I pulled it back out, it was it had some issues. Where is my trying to find 47s? Here are 100s. Here are the small 22s. Larger 22s. What are you? $147. Why do I only have one? This is at least 4 capacitors. Should be at 27. It's frustrating. 22. I bought a kit from oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the other 47s. 47, 47, 47. One's a smaller 47. Okay. There's a smaller 47. Okay. There's only one small one. That's why they're separated. But I still have 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Those are 4.7s. Okay, this is right. So we need to change out 35 and 49. So both of these are going to the same place on the board here. 2 of them. And of course they're both on the broken traces. So I'm going to try to get it to work with what I have out. Oh my gosh, this might have actually worked. We'll go ahead and feed extra solder in here. Alright, one down. Dealing with broken traces suck. Also would help if I had like 6 hands. Ow. There he is. We'll try to use my helping hand. See if it might be useful. Come on. It's so close, but oh so far away. Let's just move it like this, I guess. So this one I've only got a little bitty spot left. There we go. This should be easier here, back here now. Hey, we're on. All right. We'll mark those off. You'll have 35 and 49 done. We might as well get the last 49, or the last one of these capacitors done, which is 615. 6. Of course, it looks like this was the capacitors that popped on every single one of them. Oh, 615 is good. I can live with 615. He's a good capacitor one. All right. I just saw it. No, I looked away a second and it was gone. 6, 15. Here you are. Wait, that doesn't look right. 6, 15. Oh no, that's what it says. It looks more like 100. Okay. 10. Okay, so that's all of the 1647s. Get the other one-offs in here so I don't lose them. Here's the small 47, which is 612. Oh, good. He's also a destroyed pads. Alright, let's get the solder off of here. Where'd it go? I don't know, it jumped on the board. Just missed where it went. Hmm. Alright, let's see where this trace is going. So you're going to there. Going to there. See if I can just get some solder on that point. Where's my knife? Here's my knife. I'm gonna use this one. Probably gonna be easier than that other one. Not stressful at all. Okay. Where is our next individuals or small amount of capacitors we'll do this one. Survey says, let's do the, no, I want to do the 22s. 16 volt 22s so I don't screw those up. 322-323. 3. Your 6 is
15 minutes till noon.
Okay. You want to do lunch then? Why am I not seeing threes? 3, 2. I thought you was over here. Your sixes. Your fives. Your more sixes. You're nasty. Okay, that's better. 200s. Oh, I forgot to pass it there, right in front of my face. Alright, so I'm thinking that you must be a big one then, 32. I'm not looking at those. See, 322. See, 3. Here's the threes. Yeah, they're the larger capacitors. There's C22. Found it. C322. 507. Alright, well, we'll get that one on there. It's one of the broken traces again. Guess we'll get all those done, make it a lot easier. This might not be good here. I need to combine it with a few traces. You, to you, and then up to here. Come on. Get off there. Alright. C22 is going to be a question mark because I can't tell what trace goes to it. We'll try to get it on there. Let's see if we can find a little tiny jumper. Not a little tiny, but you would do. We'll cut you down to size, I guess. Alright. Clean, clean. Alright, that one's on there. Let's finish out getting out these broken ones here. So you're my last broken one. That might work right there. Alright, so you would have see 613. 613 is a 10. $323. Now we're back to 22s. Three, two, three. Oh my gosh. The traces are making it hard to do things. Okay, go ahead and get 614 done then, since we're right here, which is another 10. This one should be fine. There's no trace problems with this one. I think I'm going to do that with the next one. Alright, so now we got 10. Uh, 604. 610. 604 is also another one of the 10s. I wonder if it... Alright, let's try this now. Oh well. Wishful thinking. I know I do this way, so I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. Okay. So let me see what we have here. Got almost all these done. Now we got to see. C16, which will be 616. Page is done. Six 16. 22. Alright, it's one of the bigger 22s. Let's go ahead and get him done. And the last one of those is 884, which I think is over here. Yeah, 884 is right there. Part of the audio. Okay, so we have all of the 2216s done. Yes. This is 2216. Two more tens. Got 4 more tens. Which one did I do and I didn't mark off? I got C10. Yes. 4. C11. I found that. Oh, we're not even there yet. C18. I got C14 done. That's where it was. That leaves me 2 of those left. 1, 2. Yep. Alright, cool. You're what? 1.7s. You're pretty much the entire audio. Okay. Well, I'm going to knock this thing out. Nobody can see anything. I think I did. I think it knocked it over. Was just like wondering what I'm talking about. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to lunch. I'll be back later. Or not at all. I don't know yet.